Hey, what's going on, everybody? Nemesis Prime 85 coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers War for Cybertron Netflix Megatron. So, we'll start taking a look at his box. In there, you can see Megatron with his two little weaponizers, is what I think they're called. On top, you have the Netflix logo, and then a Netflix original series, Takara, Generations, Transformers, the War for Cybertron trilogy logo, Decepticon, Megatron. On this side, you got the same Netflix thing, and a nice little image there of Megatron with a Decepticon symbol. On this side, you have the original Siege artwork, but kind of faded and dull. And then again, Netflix. On the bottom, nothing. The top, an Autobot logo, and more than meets the eye. On the back, you have Megatron with his weaponizers. You have Pinpointer and Lionizer. I don't know how to say his name. And then a bunch of crap. Hasbro. So, let's get this guy out of the box and see what we're working with. And here we have Megatron all transformed up and in his take mode. And this guy is amazing. You got to give it to Hasbro and Takara. The paint work that they are doing on these Netflix repaints are amazing. But before we take a look at Megatron, we're going to take a look at his, I believe they're called weaponizers. These are the first ones I've ever owned or had in my possession, and they're pretty cool. So, the first one we'll take a look at is this little guy, and his name is Pinpointer. I have really shaky hands, so like, he's not going to be very steady. But here you have Pinpointer. Look at his face. Come on. Come on, focus. You can see his face. So there's not a lot of paint in there. It's just silver. And the red body and the black arms and legs. Articulation on this guy, he does have a ball joint right there, so you can get him to spin. They can go up that far. There's nothing at the bicep, and the legs can go up that far, out to the side. Can do the splits, and can't really go backwards before they run into that. So if you bring up that, they can go back all the way. But yeah, so that's a little Pinpointer, and we'll transform him once we get Megatron in his robot mode. And next up we have Lionizer. I have no idea what their names are, but yeah, here you can see he's a little lion with this giant sword cannon thing sticking off the top of him. But there he goes. You can see his legs. Nicely molded, just not painted at all. His face is the only thing that's painted. You can see little blue eyes in there. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but there are little blue eyes. And the teeth aren't really molded in. Articulation on this guy. The arms are on a ball joint, so you can get those to move around, and then the back legs are on a ball joint. But yeah, there's not much to say about these little weaponizers. But now we'll look at why you're all here. Here is the Netflix repaint of Megatron. And I'll say it again. He's amazing. They're really nicely painted. So we'll get in here and look at him. See, throughout the figure, it's a super nice gunmetal type paint. It looks really green on camera. But yeah. You can see there's little splotches everywhere. And you got the gun of the tank. And this can rotate if you use that. But every joint on this guy is super tight for me. So, yeah, but you put him off to the side. And you bring in the original Siege Megatron. And as you can see, the paint is way better on this guy. And I believe this one is longer. Wait, is that just me? Do I not have this pushed back? Oh, I don't have it pushed back. Oh, I was so confused. It's like, wait, did they remold the toy? But yeah, you can see the paint is way better on this guy. This one is just like splotched on. But yeah, the cannons. I do like the way this cannon is painted over this one. There's a lot more red detailing, silver on it. But whatever. I have that. so you guys can actually like see this without my camera falling over. Come on, stand up. Are you gonna stand? Hold on. My tripod has been really weird lately, so I'm gonna need to readjust this guy. There you go. And just because here he is with Siege Prime, and these two do look really good together. I'm hoping we get a Netflix repaint of him, and so that'd be pretty cool. But, yep. So now let's get this guy transformed into his robot mode, and it's the exact same transformation as the last one. So first thing you want to do is pull this out. This is the sword, and we'll transform this right now. So you want to take these, bring them out to the side, bring them up and over, and they'll fold in. There's little bits that go over the cannon, and collapse those in, bring that over, and then tab them together. And there you have his sword, and we'll take a look at that once we get everything finished. All right, now back to Megatron. First thing you want to do, take this section, pull it up, bring it down like that. You can take his legs and untap them. Then you can come back here, untap his arms, make sure the cannon stays on that arm. Then you can bring these out like that. You can rotate it at the waist, come back here, take those inner bits, bring them out, and then you can rotate his leg outward, bring it out, take that back piece, bring it in, and then take the heel spur and bring it out until that locks into place so he's able to stand better. Same thing on the other leg, bring that out, bring that out and in, collapse it, bring that up, come back here, bring out the heel spur, come on, like that. Next thing you want to do, take this bit right here, bring that up, push it out like so. You can bring it up even more. Take these. Okay, like I said, this tripod really sucks. So, so you can actually see what I'm doing. Now that's coming undone, and this thing is a mess. I need to get a better one. Zoom out. Come on, tripod. Okay. Sorry about that. You want to take these, bring them in. These will tab in back there. Take his arms, bring those in, and then this comes in and rests on his back. You can take his head, bring it up, line that bit up. Take his arm, I don't know why that's rotated. Bring his hand out, take this piece, bring it down. And this arm, you want to rotate the cannon, bring out his hand, take that bit, bring it down. And here we have the Netflix repaint of Megatron in his robot mode. And like I said, the paint is so good on this guy. I might skip out on Earthrise Megatron because this guy looks so good. Yeah. Let's get in here, looking at his face. Pretty sure it's the exact same head sculpt as the original. They got some cuts on his arm. Decepticon symbol is scratched. They got the fusion cannon on his arm. And his legs, you can see there's like some dirt on him. His feet, a nice gunmetal silver type thing. But yeah, articulation, the arms can move out like that. Can't go out. There is bicep rotation, an elbow joint. The head is on a ball joint, so you can kind of get it to look up and around. And there is waist rotation. The legs can go out that far, forward that far, then back that far before they hit the backpack. There is thigh rotation. There is a knee joint. And then the feet, there is ankle tilt. And it doesn't lock in on that side like it does on this side. There's nothing there to lock it in on this side for me, so that's kind of unfortunate. And let me know. I've noticed on my head for him, there's a little scratch. Let me know if that's intentional, because I just paid 40 bucks for this guy, and I'm kind of going to be upset if there's paint. And on this side, that's painted the silver. On this side, it's not. So, like, they skipped out on the paint for mine. But, yeah, whatever. But I'll just put them off to the side. And we will transform the weaponizers. So, first, we'll look at Lionizer. And you can take that, bring it down, take his head, rotate that, and that'll bring out the handle. You want to take these, bring them up. First thing, actually, you want to take the feet. And they just tab in underneath. Tab in underneath. And then you want to take these, and there are tabs. Go into little slots right there. Tab, a little slot right there. Then it keeps coming undone. Super small little dude, so it's not great, but it works. And there you have him in his sword. And you can just peg this into his hand. And he's got this little baby sword. I don't know why he would take that over this. But whatever. And he does have his effect piece. This just goes over the top there. And you can have him looking like he's about to slice you. So I have that. Take him out. And you can also, you know, give him the giant sword. Make him look even more menacing. This is going to be my gladiator look for Megatron. I'm going to make him look like a gladiator when I pose him. Just because he's super beat up. And then you bring in, what was his name? Pinpointer. And you take this, bring that up. Take this section, bring that up. Tap his legs together. Come down in the feet, just rest in there. Then you want to take these arms, and there's a little tab that goes into a slot right there. And there you have the gun. Just like little missile pods up top. But again, you can give this to Megatron. Just put it in his hand. The fusion cannon gets in the way. But yeah, and he also has little effect pieces, and you can plug those on like that. Plug it on there. And you can have him shooting. So, there you have that. And you can take the effect pieces from Pinpointer. Let me zoom back out. You can plug these onto the ports across the bodies. Plug them in up there. It looks more like he's shooting, but there are other effect pieces you can that make it look like he's getting shot. You can plug it in on his legs. Doesn't fit on that one on the fusion cannon. You can plug it into the fusion cannon, make it look like his fusion cannon shooting. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, and now we'll move on to the comparison portion of the video. Straighten him out, bring him back here. So I'm gonna transform everybody. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and so first, here he is with the original Siege Megatron. And you can see the differences in paint. Here he is with Siege Prime. Just because here he is with Soundwave. And here he is with Earthrise Prime. And one thing to point out, I have not seen a lot of people touching on this, but you take Prime's Matrix, and then you take one of the effects pieces, you can actually get the Matrix to be blasting something. The power of the Primes at people. So, yeah. I haven't seen anybody point that out. And it's also an easy way to get the Matrix out of his chest, because that thing is really in there. Yeah, there you go. But one last comparison. Here are the two swords. You can see this one is with the original, and it's got a lot more silver on it. This one's just a lot of black and a little bit of red. And then the blades, this new one is a darker colored. But yeah. And you can have him dual wielding some massive swords. Which honestly kind of looks pretty dope. But yeah, so there you go. And so there you have the Netflix repaint of the Siege, what's his name? Megatron. Can't believe I actually just forgot Megatron's name. But I picked this guy up at Walmart. Pre-orders are up on places like TF Source right now, and he is showing up in Walmarts everywhere. So make sure to check your Walmarts. And yeah, so make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not already, and hit the bell icon so you're notified when I upload. Let me know if there's any other figures you want me to review, and I will see if I can get them and make a video for you guys. So yeah, like I said, got this guy at Walmart, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.